Alright, so here we are at the end of dorm row, where the sidewalk ends at Next House. So Next House is one of the undergrad dorms at MIT, and while I didn't live here in my first few months of my first year, where I lived on campus before we all got booted off, yeah, I frequently visited here because I had a lot of friends that lived here and we would hang out. So yeah, I've been really impressed by how much detail that they put into recreating their dorm space. Everything from this vending machine over here, which is apparently the only Pepsi vending machine on campus being represented, to various lounge spaces and things. So we've got everything from here, the TFL as a whole. There's a piano that I have some fond memories of because I used to be part of one of Next student groups called Nexting, which is sort of an a cappella group. We used to do like warm-ups and things, and I'd see friends coming as I walked by going towards dining or something like that, friends that are practicing their own little piano things and the like here. Yeah. Over here, the part of the TFL, Tastefully Furnished Lounge, is the stage where I think Next Act would put on their shows and everything. I think before we were leaving, they were trying to put on Shrek the Musical, which obviously didn't pan out and they didn't get to finish in time. There's some little things over here, like This Is Fine sign, which refers to the This Is Fine dog meme that my friend Will commonly refers to, in referring to the sort of chaos of the times that we left. And a little Purell stand that's in tribute to the very many Purell stands that popped up around campus in our last few days. So yeah, out here is the courtyard. You can see there's all these picnic tables and little bonfires and the like, and even a little representation of the swing in the corner, which are pretty cute. I think this is one of the last places that I was on campus. I was going to go see a friend and I popped out here for a little while. I was also going to be part of another group called Next Big Thing that builds a large-ish construction project. I think this year we were supposed to be building some sort of a castle for CPW. It was in the plans, but sadly has not panned out because we can't really access campus. Heading back in. Yeah, in here is a little look into the downstairs. There's a ping pong table. I think this is a space that usually hosts Next Haunt, which is a student designed and built and run haunted house. I had a bunch of friends that were really involved in like its ideas and puzzle creation and marketing and stuff. They were really proud of it. And it's got good memories of good group projects and things. It's really attesting to MIT's maker culture. Yeah. We also have Next Dining recreated here, which I will argue is the best dining hall on campus. It's just really well appreciated, and there's all the little serving stations and everything sort of represented here, and all the tables and seating. That reminds me of when I would come here to have dinner with friends and just unwind after a really long day and connect with people. So yeah, we'll head upstairs to third floor, where I hung around a lot because I had a lot of friends that were on the third floor. To the west, third west, is Safety Third, where my sorority grandbig used to live. I used to drop by and visit her sometimes, and hang around. What was it? I think towards the end of our time on campus, a lot of her floor has this tradition of this thing called the safety dance, which is done to the song Uptown Funk that we all sort of learned and did together outside in the courtyard while being socially distanced. But it was just a really lighthearted and jovial time before we all left. Over here, we can get back to Central. Going eastward is 3 East, also known as Danger Third. I think the branding is in reference to the sign Danger Third Rail that you would see in like a subway or underground thing. It refers to the electrified third rail in contrast to Safety Third, Danger Third. Yeah, I had a bunch of friends from New York who used to live here, and also a friend named Faraz that lived in this room. There's a lot of people who have come back onto the server and sort of decorated their rooms with like certain features that were important to them in their own dorm rooms. And he visited here a while back and just left a sign for him, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so here's the main lounge. Got memories of dropping in here and getting PSET help for like calculus or physics or things, and just sitting and vibing with people as we worked, as we karaoke'd, as we played Minecraft together before Minecraft was the only way to visit campus anymore. It's really cute, the, again, detail that they put in here. Just like things representing tables, a little chest freezer, bookshelves. I think there's supposed to be like a screen here or something like that. That was as we left it. Also over here is a little chest labeled Danger Snacks, which is in reference to like a community snack pile that is replenished with a little community Venmo, and I left some bananas in here because it looked a little empty. Sink and all. Main lounge. So yeah, Nexies put a lot of pride into like filling out and completing their dorm altogether. Someone left a bunch of flowers in here to get some sunlight, which is really cute and all. At one point they were creating a 2-to-1 scale because it's hard to create some of the interiors when you're only doing 1 meter to 1 meter kind of scale things. And Minecraft also featured in their i3 video, which is a video created every year by residents of a certain dorm in order to showcase to incoming freshmen like what it's like to live in these communities. Obviously, that didn't really happen in the same way as it usually does this year, but we have had some fun with doing things virtually. And showing off more of what this community, what these spaces meant to us, rather than just exactly what they were. Overall, it's just like a community project and being a spiritual recreation of campus. It's been really telling of like all the passion that MIT students have for their spaces, and especially since the dorms were some of the first thing to go up, just like how much time that we spend in our living communities, living amongst one another and getting help and life advice and experiences together. So yeah, this is next house. Next house, best house. Insert sentimental chalk drawing here. And cheesy as it is, thank you next.